This $10 bill is not just any regular $10 bill. This has become a real treasure for me. We blew it up pretty big so that we could show you some of the detail, but this is a $10 bill actually printed at the Bartlett National Bank. So back in the early 1920s or so, before the National Mint existed, banks actually had national charters to print money locally. And so the Bartlett National Bank was one of those banks, and here's its treasury number, its charter number was 7317. And they actually printed over $1 million worth of money right here in Bartlett, Texas. And so I think this one's kind of neat because it says that the bearer can demand $10 either from the bank or wherever it's presented. And so this, it says it's secured by the United States bonds deposited with the Treasury. And now our money doesn't say that at the top. And so it's kind of neat to compare current dollars to what it says. This one's actually signed by Mr. Cox and Mr. Benson. Mr. Benson was Mr. Bartlett's son-in-law, and Mr. Cox was the cashier at the bank, and all of our historic records have their information. And knowing that the bank printed $1 million worth of currency, it's kind of fascinating to think that they actually opened the bank with $25,000 in reserves. So back in the day, that was a really wealthy bank, and now to think that that's not much money at all. But Bartlett was a pretty booming town, and so this is one treasure. It's been very difficult to find this money, but we have just one to share, and it's down at the Bartlett Museum.